City Council meeting. Roll call, please.
Mr. Bozen,
Here.
Mr. Nichols,
Here.
Ms. Creighton-Smith,
Here.
Mr. Childs, Mr. Simon, Ms. Wilder, Mr. Foyce.
Here. All right. And we have Councilwoman Creighton-Smith online, and Councilwoman Wilder will not be in attendance tonight. Can you please join me in a moment of silence? Thank you. Leading our pledge tonight is at-large council member Steve Simon.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Excuse me. May I have a motion, please?
Mr. Mayor Pro Tem.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the agenda as proposed, as well as the minutes of the July 7th, 2025 regular council session as proposed.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. First up, we have public comments. This is your opportunity. You get 3 minutes to talk about non-agenda related items. If you would please state your name and address.
I'm Mary Potter, 1416 West 4th Street. I'm a trustee of the Grout. So I have to, of course, talk about the Grout tonight. One of the things that we have recently had was a sip and salute. That was last week, and it was a lot of fun. And so I'm going to let you know all the things that are coming up. We're going to have trivia nights again. I don't know if any of you appeared at the last time we had it, but it's just a lot of fun. In December, we're going to have Christmas at the Rensselaer House, and this is on Saturday, December 6th. And you get to go through all the lovely older homes that are part of the Grout District, and there will be cookies and all that good stuff and some carolers, so you'll enjoy that. And the night before that, on Friday night, we are having a gala. And this will be a time you can put on your glitzy clothes and come down and celebrate, have some good food, have some music from some, I think maybe the Metropolitan Chorale will be there. But we're going to do all kinds of silent auctions and things too, so put that on your calendar. And then Benjamin Miller, I don't know if you know Benjamin, but he's the creator of all the things that are in the planetarium, and he's very outstanding. Have you all been to the planetarium for his shows? They are really outstanding. So he'll be coming up with some other shows between now and the end of the year. We're going to have monthly reports, and I think most of you get that on email or something, do you? And you see the different signs and they hand them out. So if you haven't already purchased a membership, you of all people should be having one. I mean, this is bringing people to the city of Waterloo. And these are not the things that we can overlook. These are things that are very important to attracting tourism. So I would really strongly suggest you all need to think about buying a membership, even if you buy a single one. Right, Rob? Yes. He's one of the people that has a membership, so I talked to him. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Aaron Stacy Roberts, 411 Almond. As I had mentioned probably 3 years ago now, first time I mentioned a public safety issue here in Waterloo that's being unaddressed because of benign neglect, failure to act, and some of the people in law enforcement, some of them in law enforcement and some of them in the judicial system are playing a part in a very much ongoing corruption in order to cover up what was first an optional life insurance policy for salaried employees, John Deere Life Insurance Company, Jacksonville, Illinois, which was on my father. The second case was the one that I mentioned in Urbandale, Iowa, which affected my daughter through a sexual assault and sending a message to me about the $500,000. And when I was mentioning the $500,000 was a $250,000 life insurance policy, then the stocks that my father also as a salaried employee had at John Deere and Company. Us as a community and those from past up until present day, I'm gonna exclude myself because I'm up here fighting for the young children that I have seen grow up from 28 years ago till today. Now they have children that are grown and how their lives have been affected, and some of them are dead, some of them have been in and out of penitentiary, some of them are people that we see in these meetings, and their children are still stuck on dope from stuff that goes back there. Like I say, I'm entailed with spiritual warfare. These kids are starting to wake up, and as I tell them in the streets, they're very much due. And with that being said, if there's damages, there's dues. And people here, whole lives have been adversely affected by failure to act with law enforcement, past and present. And it's really time, if you're talking about bringing people to Waterloo, a safe Waterloo, is to address this issue, because I have no plans on going nowhere. I'm real serious. I got brainwashed at Price Laboratory School by Jimmy the Cricket, who said he wanted to live to be 103. So I'm 60 now, and I got plenty of time to keep doing this, but other people don't react the way I do. You have a guy that just ran down a whole bunch of people last night, and he probably didn't have any pressure on him. So this is what's going on with this machine. I'm not the only victim, and the next one may not react the way that I am. I suggest that you guys pay attention to what I'm saying and contact whoever you have to. I don't know if any of you have reached out to the FBI, the CIA, or whoever covers this type of stuff when it's public corruption with big business involved. You need to deal with this for the people of Waterloo. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
David Dyer, 3145 West 4th Street. I have a dog. I got a letter about the dog not being registered, which there was very little and tidbits thrown out here and there as to when it was going to be effective. I looked on the computer one time, and the licensing wasn't available yet. But when the dog licensing was first considered, the police department, then it was the fire department, was to be administering this. Now we're out of state. DocuPEC, an out-of-state company, now administers the dog licensing. How much of a fee do they keep to do this? Also, I wonder, does that fee, $15, does that include the dog park? That was indicated originally that it includes the dog park, which we used to pay more than that with the licensing and the dog park, and the dog park got some money to maintain. The letter I received says that this will make licensing your dog, your pet, easier and more rewarding. I can't see it's easier. When you go down to the city clerk down here like we used to do, pay your money, get your tag, walk out the door. Now, if you have a computer, which I do, but I went ahead and mailed it in because I got the letter, but you got to go online, you got to go through all that process. How many older people have that? Older people don't understand computers. I barely do, and I'm old. But anyway, you're making it more difficult for people to license their dog. So then you can go find them because they didn't license their dog. Have you got the vets on board to tell you who has all gotten a rabies shot? To expand that, I feel strongly that it is just another way to hidden tax the citizens of Waterloo. I don't think we need to pay an out-of-state when we've got people here on staff that could do it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, City Council and city staff. Before I even tell you who I am, I just want to tell you I had hoped to beat Mary from the Grout up here because she sets the bar this high as far as like talking about her organization, and she inspires us. So anyway, my name is Star Roop, and I have the privilege of serving as the immediate past president for the Main Street Waterloo Board. And so I'm here tonight, 512 Mulberry Street, on behalf of our terrific board and our Main Street Waterloo staff and liaisons, thank you, Councilman Steinman, to take a moment to share a few quick and exciting updates. So we have some new businesses happening in Waterloo that we're really excited about. Clear indication of our efforts and the collaboration with other entities to see growth and revitalization in downtown Waterloo. So a couple of new things, Conamore Bakery. Any of you been there? Like interact, please, because Nobody likes to talk in public, like interact. Yeah, you've been there, thank you. Okay, so Connemore Bakery, now open at 331 East 4th Street. Connemore is a new, locally owned business bringing a sweet touch to downtown. They specialize in fresh, handcrafted pastries and baked goods inspired by Latin flavors and family tradition. It's already a community favorite, indicated by a raise of hand, right? Vibrant addition to East 4th Street. So we have Good Game. Anybody been there? Any gamers? There we go, thank you. Good Game is a family-owned and operated game store that recently opened its doors. They offer multiple TCG cards and accessories, including Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, etc. They also offer Warhammer. That's probably why you're there, right? Warhammer? I don't know. 40K models and accessories, D&D. That's Dungeon and Dragons, I know that part at least, and more, a welcoming and inclusive space for all ages. And then coming soon, and I'm super excited about this, the Grow Room is opening within the next month. They will be an organic and wellness boutique. This new venture will offer sustainable gardening supplies, indoor plants, and wellness products with a focus on healthy living and eco-conscious practices. Unique addition to our business mix in downtown Waterloo. So I, for one, is super excited about that one. So obviously, this is more than just economic growth. This really represents a whole lot of people working collaboratively to enhance our downtown Waterloo. So I'm excited about these new ventures. I hope I'll see you there. Please join me, the rest of the Main Street Waterloo board, liaisons, and staff in celebrating these. And thank you for your ongoing support and service.
All right, thank you very much. Is there anybody else from the public who would like to make a comment? Going a second time.
Mr. Chair.
Good catch. Council, any comments from council?
Oh, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah.
Thank you again. The only thing that I have is this coming Saturday is the final Saturday of the month, which means Mr. Boson and I will be holding our Ward 1 and Ward 2 office hours. So please feel free to stop by at noon, the Ridgeway Coffee, Ridgeway Sidecar Coffee. I will get that right one day. And just come chat with us, learn what's going on in the city. If you have any questions, please don't feel like you have to come and sit there for an hour. If you want to come ask us a question, get a coffee and leave, please do. But it is at noon this Saturday at Sidecar Coffee on Ridgeway. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Any other comments, council? All right, I'd like to make during this time a motion, and I would like to make a motion to reconsider items 7 and 12 from the July 7th meeting.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to reconsider items. They would not be reconsidered today. They would be reconsidered at our next council meeting. Correct. So, yep, okay. Madam Clerk, roll call vote on this, please.
Mr. Boson?
No.
Mr. Nichols?
Yes.
Ms. Creighton-Smith?
What does that
I'm
mean?
going to take that as a yes. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Okay. Mr. Childs?
Yes.
Mr. Simon?
No.
And Mr. Foyce?
Yes. Okay, I'll take a motion to close public comments.
Mr. Mayor Pro Tem?
Yes, sir.
I'd like to make a motion to close public comments.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. All right, consent agenda, please.
Mr. Mayor Pro
Yes,
Tem?
sir.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda with the addition of bills, 1A1 bills payment in the amount of $5,063,034.08 for July 14th, 2025, and then for July 21st, 2025, in the amount of $10,760,784.11.
Second.
We have a motion and a second.
Mayor Pro Tem?
Yes, sir.
I'd like to discuss 11 and 12 separately.
Okay, so we will pull number 11 and number 12. All right, Madam Clerk.
Mr. Boson?
Yes.
Mr. Nichols?
Yes.
Ms. Creighton-Smith?
Yes.
Mr. Childs?
Yes.
Mr. Simon? Yes. Mr. Foyce?
Yes. Mr. Boson?
Mr. Mayor Pro Tem, I'd like to make a motion to approve change order number 8 with Peterson Contractors, Inc. of Rhinebeck, Iowa, for a net increase of $25,236.39 in conjunction with the FY 2022 Park Avenue Bridge Replacement Project, contract number 1013, DOT contract number BRM-CHBP-8155, parentheses 771, parentheses dash NB dash 07, and authorize the mayor and city clerk to execute said document. And number 12 is a motion to approve change order number 7 with Peterson Contractors, Inc. of Rhinebeck, Iowa, a net increase of $45,232.12 in conjunction with the FY 2022 Park Avenue Bridge Replacement Project, contract number 1013, DOT contract number BRM-CHBP-8155, parentheses 771, parentheses dash NB dash 07, authorize the mayor and city clerk to execute said documents.
All right, excuse me, we have a motion and a second. Discussion, Mr. Bozen?
Thank you. And I would like Mr. Knutson to talk about this and how this came about, because they look, when you read the verbiage or the documentation associated with it, it appears the same documentation. And then we've got one for $25,000, one for $45,000. So we're looking at $70,000 in change orders to install similar light poles than what the city uses, at least what I've read. And I'm curious on how we got to this and why they weren't spec'd that way to begin with.
Right.
Jamie
Mr.
Knudsen,
Knudsen.
city engineer, you're exactly right, Mr. Bozen. These are to install the city standard light poles on both the Park and 11th Street Bridge. 11th Street is the cheaper one, Park Avenue is the more expensive one for the dollar amounts. When we bid this project way back when, we were unable to, I shouldn't say we weren't unable to, we couldn't get our poles installed or put into the bid at the time. So after the fact, then we were able to change order them and working with the DOT, and that's what you have before you, so that they match all the rest of the light poles within the city, so that when something happens to them, they can be swapped out easily, so that Public Works has one light pole that they use throughout the entire city.
So my question is then, the cheaper one, number 11, should that read 2022 11th Street Bridge Project, because it reads Park Avenue Bridge Project?
It should read just the way it is, because everything was put together under one city contract.
Okay. Now, that's
It is-
what
It
confused
is a
me.
little messy, but everything is one city contract, yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
So when we originally bid this, was it a bid process and then the add-on afterwards? Is that, whose error was that? Was that an error?
It was
or
nobody's error. It was just at the time we really weren't able to bid it with the city poles because it was a DOT letting, and DOT basically requires generic bid items. So once it was bid, then we were able to work with the DOT to change order these specific poles into the city contract, so that we only have one light pole to keep track of.
So that wasn't thought of before?
That's DOT process, so there isn't much we could do about it at the time.
But did we plan on not having lights on the bridges?
No, they were bid with a generic pole, which means the contractor could have picked a light pole that was from California that they use, or New York, or wherever.
So the poles that we have in Waterloo are more expensive than your average bid? Your average
No,
pole?
they are, well, to a certain extent, yes, but they are what the city has chosen. This is what we're using throughout the city. So, again, in order for Public Works to maintain an inventory, they're only need to keep inventory of one type of pole versus 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 poles. It's no different than what we do with our stormwater or sanitary lift stations. We specify one type of pump, so that Public or Sewer Department only has to maintain and manage one type of pump. It's much easier for the city to stock one inventory versus 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so when this was originally bid, we didn't have the light poles we have now?
We had generic light poles.
So we knew we were gonna have to put those on there?
We knew we were going to want to change them, yes.
Okay, very good.
Any further discussion? All right, Madam Clerk.
Mr. Bozen?
Yes.
Mr. Nichols?
Yes.
Ms. Creighton-Smith? Mr. Childs?
Yes.
Mr. Simon?
Yes.
And Mr. Foyce?
Yes. All right. We have a renewal, 2 renewals for commissions, Camerion Campbell to the Community Development Board, and Lisa Munoz for the Human Rights. Are either of you here this evening? Okay, and then we have we've approved the appointment of Aaron McClelland to the position of Assistant Police Chief. So congratulations, sir. And we welcome your continued service.